Hi folks, Anne-Marie here, back to home base, but out on another plane ride into the very chilly town of Amherst, Massachusetts. Tomorrow, I thought the game was Sunday, it's actually Saturday, so that means I'm going to be on a flight out tomorrow. So I want to get some of this stuff done for us. I'll be here in the early morning, but at about 10:30, I will be checked out and heading to the airport. All right, so here we are. Let's take a look at the ES. Here is the 1 week set of lows, right? What we are seeing is, and let's take a look at this from a daily perspective. I think I want to do that, right? We look at the daily, and then we look at the daily here today. The daily today was terrible. Okay, so that's where it closed, and it never got higher than this. It just fell like a stone, and just, I mean, horrible. Just stayed down there all day long. Went from negative 700 to negative 1,000. I don't know why it's not showing up like this, but whatever. This is what it did today. Just stayed down here terribly. So what we can see is a trending down of general motion in the chart. Now, here's the flip side. Once we get to these lows or thereabouts, the chart begins to change direction. So the question is, how much longer do we have to go in this space before we can turn around? Now, obviously, we can see these areas. Things can get very bad from here. Tomorrow is the employment number. And so we're going to be sitting in a patch where things could be good, things could be bad. We really have no idea which way it's going to go. The folks could interpret it any way they want. So for us, we have to look at price definitively to see what the traders tried to do this week so far and what they've accomplished. Well, first of all, we've got an expansion candle. Okay, so we broke out the last week of the year, and then this was the Santa rally, and then this week it fell off the rails. Okay, and so we have an expansion. So for those of us that use wave counts for candles, this is a 3. It's an outside candle. Now, the outside candle gives us a clue as to where we might go in the future, depending on how the week closes. If we close above 47.16 tomorrow, we're going to have ourselves a potential upside week next week. If it closes below this area, we're going to have a retrace into the formation, which, I mean, it's particularly a coin toss. We have no idea. We've got some very big bodied candlesticks that have really been retracing each other quite a bit. But here's what you want to look at. Tomorrow, the opening tick is going to give you something. And what you're going to want to watch is, am I above that tick or am I below that tick, right? And so right now, the traders have, I don't know why this is so jittery at 1. The traders are looking at holding the close of the prior day. So there's a battleground right here, right now, with the traders. And let's see what time and sales tells us is going on. They're going to try to sell it or they're going to try to buy it. We have a 12 lot here. That's a pretty good size for the evening time, right? Asia markets just opened. I think they just opened. And so what we're looking at is, hey, I made a new low. I tested the 50 on the daily. And then from that, I bounced and I recaptured the close of the prior day. So there's something bullish sitting right there from a delivery perspective. Now, if we get lower than this, another decision is going to be made. So my thought is the following. If you're trading in the overnight, watch this 46.89 area. If we lose it the first time, they'll try to bounce because it's this upward 50. But if they can't do it, it's a short. So what does that mean? It means there's a decision zone and we have no idea which way it's going to be. But we do know this. If they lose this ledge, they're going to want to head back to this very familiar 46.68 area. They came below it today, tested just a wee bit lower. but this is the battleground. You want to trade this long, your stop is 46.90. If you picked it up right here, you'd have a 5-point stop. And my thought would be, you know what, go to your 15 minutes and follow the trend. And it looks like an absolute garbage dump. Look at this thing. It's very sideways. You're not going to have any strength of motion unless you're taking the short at the top or trying to take the long at the bottom. If you are going to try to follow the trend, you're going to be sitting in heavy congestion here. We have no idea which way it's going to go. Well, my thought would be wait for it to lose this level and then recapture it, just like it would have here. Lost the level, recaptured it, let it get back up over your 5, and trade it that way if you want to go long. If you want to go short, I say wait until it comes back and bounces and fails the retest, and then you can see 47.05 would be your stop if you tried to take it at 47.01, 47.02. I think it's a terrible market. It's super messy, but this is exactly what we've got looking at. Follow your trend, watch the line, let it recover. If you want to go long, do not try to pick a bottom. I've tried to do that 2-3 days this week. It's absolutely smashed me in the face. So just don't do it. Wait for it to recover your 5, then take the trade. It starts getting noisy. It breaks your 5. Get out. That's all you can do. This, same kind of thing. Look at this mess. I'm going to trade this thing, right? It's a mess. So you either sit and say, well, all right, it broke down here, so I know the big number's 47.02, so let it go up there, let it lose 47.02, and then I'll take the trade, right? In a space like this, you could go, hey, I'm going to lose 47.02, I'm going to take the trade. It might stop you out, and then you'd get another chance to do it again. All right, things like that happen. It is what it is. Good luck trading the ES tonight and tomorrow.